Alright, what's up guys? So this is Real Paranormal Stories, episode 6. I can't believe we're only 4 episodes away from finishing season 4, getting to obviously an even bigger season than this, and that is season 5, the milestone season. So this episode is once again having a paranormal experience that I told on Paranormal Adventures. Like I said, starting with episode 1 that I did, every single episode of these will also be on my Horrifying Nights channel, which is the biggest channel that I have. That's where I have all the big shows, that has the most followers as well. I have 2 channels that are monetized, but the one that has the biggest audience is the one that I put this show also on there. I'm also going to start putting the episodes from the previous seasons as well on there, at least the ones that are at least 10 minutes long. I'm going to start doing that. That way, this channel, because it's gone up, we're almost at 100 subscribers, which when we first started this season, we were well below 50. The season before that was like 40, and the season before that was like 10, and then obviously the channel started. But it's gone up quite a bit. We're almost at 100 subs, so that means we've gained almost double the audience that we had in the beginning. So that's absolutely amazing. So yeah. So this paranormal experience is going to be about Jamie and her sister. So this actually happened 3 days ago. This is probably the most recent paranormal experience that I have told in a while. There was that one time when I told a paranormal experience that happened the same night that it happened. I just decided to record. I don't really do that anymore. I usually write it down, and then I'll talk about whatever I choose that to talk about. But this one is obviously the most recent paranormal experience I've said of this season at least. So yeah, so summer just started. Her sister is a sophomore, so she just finished her sophomore year in college. Jamie actually just graduated from college, so she's going to be working with my fiance. Actually, her, Marie, Carly, and my fiance, they're all going to be working together at the new cheerleading place that they are all building up and trying making this huge. They know at first few years is going to be difficult. If you hear barking, my dog will basically bark at the couch. If he can't, he needs to get a running start. And if he can't jump onto the couch, he barks at it. I don't know why, but that's what he does. I may have to go and stop him, like maybe calm him down, because he also is starting to get arthritis, so it's starting to get more and more difficult for him to jump onto things and stuff like that. I mean, he's gonna be 14 this year, so but it is starting to get very tough for him to jump. Him just going down the stairs is starting to be a little bit more difficult, which is sad. He's the oldest dog that I've ever had. Scooby, which is right there sleeping. He's 7 now, so he's half the age that Asta is, but I still love Asta, even though his bark is very annoying, so sorry about that. But if you guys have an old pet that, you know, is starting to show its age, you understand. But yeah, so and they're also working at the liquor store all together, and stuff like that, so they're doing basically 2 jobs, but they're all pitching in together. They know that the first few years of this, it's going to be difficult. and stuff like that, but they know they can, in the end, it's going to not only make them a lot of money, but it's going to be very cool. Owning their own liquor store and then owning their own place that they've been doing their whole lives in. That's cheerleading, so that's pretty cool. But so they were sitting one night. They're basically just talking in Jamie's room, and while they were talking, this is around, we actually had just stopped FaceTiming. Everyone just stopped FaceTiming. This was around 2:30, 3 o'clock, maybe a little bit more than that, maybe 3:30 at the very most. And all of a sudden, and now I always tell them this. Every person that I am close to, and all that stuff, if something happens, FaceTime me. Unless I'm dead asleep, just FaceTime me. But now I'm even more of a night owl now. Now I go to bed by 5 o'clock in the morning every single night. I wake up by 1 because I do everything at night. Since social media is my job and all that stuff, I create horror content. I am mostly filming at nighttime and all that stuff. I do school at night. I have 3 main jobs. One is social media, like YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, stuff like that. About to be with Amazon. Well, now Amazon. And then second is my buy and resell business. And then 3 is actually kind of like customer service for some social media and stuff like that. But it's all at home, so now I can compact everything and do all that, so yeah. But I always say just FaceTime me unless I'm like dead, then don't FaceTime me then. But so all of a sudden, while they're talking, the bedroom door slammed shut. It's one of the rare times that Jamie actually had her door more open than closed. Usually if she's awake, she leaves it a little open, and then during the day be about half open. This time it was about half open, and the door slammed shut, and they both jump. They go to the door, nothing, so they open the door just a little bit, sit back down, and it closes again, but this time the doorknob rattles as if someone's trying to get in. So they FaceTime me immediately. Her sister tells me what happened. I'm like, wait, when the door shut, it started rattling? I'm like, huh, that is really weird. And the reason why I said that was because why the hell would you close the door and then rattle the door trying to get in if you close the door? That didn't make any sense. So I said, where are your parents? They said, dead asleep. So they check again, and so they shut the door. I said, leave the door open the first amount. So we check to see if it's windows, anything like that. Nothing. While we're talking, all of a sudden, it slams shut again. And it rattles again. And when they show me, I can see the door now rattling, as if someone's trying to get in. So they open the door, and I just tell them, hey, tell them that, you got our attention, but you're starting to scare us. So they do that, and it stops. So it stopped after that, but that was it. kind of scared me. I wasn't even in the room, because why would you, if I'm thinking like a ghost, right? Why would you use all of your energy to shut the door and then rattle the door again, like you're trying to get in? That's what scared me the most about that. But yeah, so that is it. So next week will be the first of only 4 more experiences before we are done with season 4. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, I forgot to add this into the episode. So I'm going to just do this right now. So for the Horrifying Nights universe, I'm just going to recap everything as part of this episode. So, first part was from 1869 to 1894, talking about the creation of the city and the city itself. That I talked about in episode 2, the years 1910 all the way up to 1927. 1910 was when the city officially started going upwards in popularity, and the population started going way up. By 1927, it was already up to around 3 to 5 million people, and the mansion was officially made in 1927. And then episode 3 went to 1940, and talked about the meetings house being built, and population getting up to as much as 7.5 million. So yeah, so that is it. Sorry that I have to put this into there as well. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.